You are welcome to another segment of my video. My name is Kingsley, the content creator of Rhema Digest TV. And on this moment, I want to share my Bonny driving experience. Bonny is an island, a small portion of land surrounded by Atlantic Ocean in the outskirts of River State. Just like I've taken my time to investigate, to do some research. It's not in the map of Nigeria because it's closer to Gulf of Guinea. So the Atlantic. And here life is quite different from what we see from a modern day Nigeria. Life is different from what we see in a modern day Nigeria. In Bonny Island, there are a lot of fringe benefit for the resident, which are made valuable by the presence of the oil companies here. Before we proceed, please kindly subscribe and like. Kindly subscribe and like. The best thing you can give us on this channel is not money, it's just to subscribe and like. And you know, the more you press the like button, the more the video goes viral, the more YouTube put it on their algorithm to make it go viral. So kindly subscribe and like. Let's roll. I came to Bonny and with the advent of time, I discovered that everything here is different from what I think I know. What I have known, what I have lived with, what I have practiced, everything here is totally different. I've been driving since 1999 while I was in the high school. You know, those days they will give you car key, say go and wash. And after washing, you return the car key and tell them you are done. They would now come and drive the car. So with that, everybody keeps giving me car key. I don't know how to drive. I have to go and plead with one mechanic like that, and then he taught me how to drive. And after that, as if those people that used to give me car key knew what happened, they stopped giving me car key. They will come down from upstairs where we live then, open the car and say, wash, if you are done, come and call me. So we started like that. And since then, anytime I have opportunity and see a car, I will drive. But, somebody that just my final year in high school, I can't afford a car. Then I keep on driving anytime opportunity show forth. Sometimes emergency will call, they say, who will drive? I say, I can drive. They'll give me car key, I'll keep driving. So since 1999 till date, I've been driving. But I happened to buy my first car in 2009. That's 10 years later. I bought my first car in 2009 and I started driving regular. So nobody regulates me. I drive at will whenever I want and wherever I want to go. And I like long distance driving. Driving inside the town make me feel slow because I like speed work and speed stuff. Not like a Formula 4 guys. For my only two-way. So all this while I've been driving, but when I came to the island, I discovered that everything is different. There are some signs, driving signs that I don't know because you don't see them on the mainland. Here we call upland. You don't see them on the upland. But when I came to Bonny, I start seeing some signs. Some places you see zebra crossing. Some places you see 25. Some places you see 40. Some places you see 30. Some places you see 15. So when I saw all those things, I know those numbers. Okay, those figure, your speed limit is this, your speed limit is that, your speed limit is that. And no, upland, there are things, we don't know anything called zebra crossing in Aba, in Port Harcourt, where Enugu, even Lagos. Yes, almighty Lagos. Zebra crossing, motorists don't obey it. Even those who want to make use of zebra crossing, they will run with their life. But when I came here, I discovered that the first thing I noticed was I was walking closer to a zebra crossing. I discovered that The upcoming vehicle stopped 5 meters before the zebra crossing. I have not stepped on the line yet. About to step on the line, but the upcoming vehicle stopped. I was like, what's going on here? Are these people normal? They have to wait until I cross and make sure that I finish crossing the line to the other flank of the road before they continue with their movement. It's like that here. And here, you don't drive without driving permit. So many people can drive upland, but they can't drive here. There is one community here they call Aru, residential area. There you don't even see electric cable over your head, but they have steady light. How the connection was done, you don't know. Everything was earthed underground, but you will not see each cable over your head, but there are steady light running everywhere. So I started walking. One day I was going to my office. I was driving to my office, and as usual, get to Popular with Bros Junction. A lot of people flank me down. I stopped to carry as many I can carry. And here you don't carry more than 4 passengers. One at the front. Uh, Before it used to be 3 at the back, but since the advent of COVID, it's 2 at the back. And everybody must wear seatbelt because safety is paramount here. So I carried them. As I was driving, all of a sudden I closer to one of the second Popular junction where those people would drop off. I discovered I was applying my brake couldn't hold. And I don't want to shout or let them know what's going on before they will start to panic. I tried all that I could. I was pumping the brake gradually. The thing couldn't hold. So instead of running into a security checkpoint or sweeping across the other lane of the road, I hit one coastal bus from behind. I hit one coastal bus from behind. When I hit the bus, all the people I was carrying drop off and left me. All of them drop off and left me. So the person that stepped down, the driver that stepped down from the bus happened to be a spy policeman. Oh my God. Spy policeman. He came down, he didn't even talk to me. He started snapping. Pia, 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 pia. After snapping, he now radioed the control room. Before I know, 2 healers. Wow. Hey, I wasn't saying anything. I was just looking at myself. And the impact of the damage wasn't much on the coastal bus, rather mine. My bonnet got bent, the headlamp got broken, the floor trim and the bumper got broken and squeezed. So I was there. When they arrived, they said, "What happened?" I said, "I don't know. I was trying to apply my brake. I don't know what happened." And I wasn't speeding because the highest speed limit here is 40. So I wasn't running that speed. Say, "Okay, where is your driver's license?" I showed them. They collected, they look at it and give me. So I've passed the first test. I wasn't an illegal driver. I'm a satisfied driver. The next thing, they brought caution tape, barricade my car, snap it against their own. Another thing that happened, one of the spy police guy came down from the troop that came, collected my car key, entered inside the car, started. He tried driving it and applied brake. The thing couldn't hold. He said, "Oh, of a truth, it was a brake failure. Of a truth, it was a brake failure." I said, "Cool." I couldn't talk. I brought out my phone from my pocket to call somebody I know. The phone went blank instantly. It didn't fall off from my hand, nothing. The phone just went blank. So no means of contact, no means of connection or communication. I decided to leave everything in the hands of God and faith. They say, "Okay, I'm not against those who drink alcohol or who smoke, but I don't smoke, I don't drink." They said, "Okay, we are going to take you to hospital for alcohol test." I said, "No challenge." They took me inside their healers. We drove down to their office. When we got to their office, I was still having my car key, When we get to their office, they were like, "Oh, who this guy? Ah, we know him. His face is popular. This." I didn't say anything. I didn't want to interfere with the judgment or the justice. I want the right thing to be done. So the next thing that happened was they took me from there to the hospital and started taking blood sample. We did that the first time. The result came out. I'm clear. But while we are doing that, I was scared. Scared being that in Africa, a lot of food we eat contain alcohol. All the rice, all the eba, all the yam, all the this. And I ate enough tea and bread that morning before coming out. So they gave us blower to blow. When I blow that in, they checked. No trace of alcohol. I was like, thank God. After everything, they say, what actually happened? I say, I don't know. I was driving. I noticed that my brake couldn't hold. I wanted to slow down there. I noticed that the brake couldn't hold. That's all I can say. It's the right statement I did. And after everything, I was cleared. They barricade my car there for 2 days. So I was waiting to get clarification from them because situation like that, you don't move the car out of that place. If not, you'll be banned or suspended from driving on the island. Because where the thing happened, the road where the thing happened have to happen to be a private road. A company owns the road. They call it Lysion Road. And in that Lysion Road, before you enter, there is the army checkpoint there. So the soldiers were there too. I didn't know what happened. They got angry that the car is blocking them. It can pose security threat. Somebody can attack them, stuff like that. So they were looking for the owners of the car. And I don't know what to do. After 2 days, I went back. I asked them, can I move the car now to go and fix it? They said, okay, go ahead. And that was how the matter subsided. So in Bonny Island, you don't drive without driver's permit. Even if you have driver's license, you don't drive without driver's permit. And the highest speed limit you maintain here or you can run is 40. 40 depending on the road. There are some roads you do 15. There are some roads you do 25. School area you do 25. There are some roads where other people pass, you do 30. That 40 is where you don't have frequent movement. And in the road here, you have road pedestrian lane where those trekking walk on. And you have bicycle lane where those who are riding bike make use of. One day something happened. I had another experience. One evening like that, I wasn't driving that day. I was going. One guy saw me and stopped with his bus to carry me. As I was walking down to the bus, some children who were coming back from their taekwondo classes that evening, one of them was on a high speed and he wasn't looking at the front. He turned back and was telling his brothers, hey, come. As he was talking, the bus was already stationed. Not that the bus want to park. The bus have parked already. He hit that bus from behind. Poor. And you know, everywhere you have camera, they can watch you. They can see you from CCR, Central Control Room. So they can see you. When that thing happened, I noticed the expression on that guy's face. The guy jumped down. See, oh, this guy want to sack me. This guy want to do this. This guy. So in my mind, before I had that experience, in my mind, I was like, what? Upland, where I was coming from, you just come down and spank the guy for not looking. So here, they give priority to those trekking and riding bicycle more than those driving car. So for you to be able to drive a car, yeah, if you have intention of driving car, yeah, follow the rules and maintain the law. I still remain Kingsley, the content creator of Rhema Digest. Before you sign out, please don't forget, click on that red subscribe button and give a top up to this video. See you on next segment as we are here to bring you great content concerning Bonny Island and its environs. Things you ought to know that is happening in Bonny Island. Thank you and God bless you. Signing out.